not just fake it till you make it, like how to genuinely be confident within yourself and know that you are that girl. Hi everyone, it's Nikki. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. I'm so excited to have you. I'm coming to you guys from my soon-to-be glam room. So excited, it's finally all coming together. Finally have a vanity. We're finally about to have a sick, like, custom closet in here. We've got our silk pink robe. We have our green juice with a cute little pink bear straw, if that will focus. But yeah, spirits are high. We're feeling cute. I just actually filmed a tutorial on this glam for my other platforms, so you guys want to check those out, I will link them down below. But without further ado, today's video is going to be all about confidence. How to be that girl, how to master self-confidence inside and out, and not just fake it till you make it, like how to genuinely be confident within yourself and know that you are that girl. Because truly, I think confidence is a skill. There are some of the most beautiful people that I know personally who are the most insecure. And then there are some people who maybe aren't the most conventionally, beautiful or whatever, but they are the most confident people in the world. And let me tell you who's happier, who goes further in life. You can already guess who it is. It's the person with that inner confidence. I personally feel like I have delusional confidence sometimes. It has taken me 29 years to get here though. I used to be the most insecure person in the world. And don't get me wrong, I still have my insecurities. Okay, everybody does. We all have our things that we're not obsessed with about ourselves. However, that doesn't mean that I don't love myself, that I don't think I'm worthy, confident, beautiful, amazing, smart, funny, all of the above. And you should feel that way about yourself as well. So I'm gonna give you guys my top tips, and I hope that these are helpful for you guys. My first tip for building confidence is such a huge one. I could just tell you to, wear a nice matching set to the gym, and don't worry, we'll get there. But the first thing, the real work, is keeping the promises that you make to yourself. I know you don't want to hear it. I know. But listen, the more that you can invest in yourself, the more that you can do the things that you say you're gonna do, the more that real, genuine confidence is gonna build within you about your inner being, about who you are as a human being, not just about your outward appearance, not just about your success at work, but about who you are as a person. To me, there's nothing more attractive than a person who sets out to do something, a person who sets a certain goal for themselves, a person who sets a certain standard for themselves in life and actually keeps those promises. The more you do that, just by practicing that every single day, even if it's something so simple as making your bed or drinking water before you have your coffee, keep those little promises every day, and those little things will compound into building this sense of self and sense of self-confidence, and knowing that you're somebody who, if you set your mind to it, if you say you're going to, you will. Number 2 is positive affirmations. I know it's corny, okay? I know. And it doesn't always have to be done in the corniest way. You don't have to go around leaving post-its on your mirror or looking at yourself in the mirror. I'm sitting in front of my vanity right now and saying, I am beautiful, I am worthy, I am blah, blah. You absolutely can. And if that works for you, then pop off queen. But for me personally, I write it down in my journal every single morning. I write positive affirmations every single morning and every single night in my journal. I say them either out loud as I'm writing them or in my mind. It really drives it home for me, and it really makes it feel like it's not performative. It's not just like some silly little thing I'm doing. It's really a ritual that, again, something I have set out to do. Journaling is something I made a promise to myself that I was going to do every morning. Writing these affirmations has changed my life. Almost everything I've written down in there, even if it's not 100% true yet, it always comes true. I'm telling you, it's a form of manifestation. And again, if you're not a self-confident person, you can manifest that sense of self-confidence by actually just forcing yourself, kind of in a sense, to believe it and to reaffirm to yourself every day, whether that's mentally or whether you're writing it down in your journal or whether you're saying it aloud, whatever it is to you, to have those positive affirmations and talk to yourself in a positive light. Hand in hand with that is number 3. This one is so incredibly important, because the power of your mind is insane. The more that you talk to yourself in a negative way, the more you're going to start to believe it. So number 3 is anytime you have a negative thought or you say something mean about yourself, whether it's to your friend or just to yourself, or you start to think really bad things about yourself, like, oh, I'm so bloated today, I'm so gross, I'm so unsuccessful, I'm so this and that. No. Literally, even me saying that as an example to you guys, I'm like, no, I fully take that back, and I'm not meaning this in a way of toxic positivity where like you can't feel your feelings. Yes, obviously it is okay to feel your feelings, but being just outwardly negative and mean to yourself is never gonna help. it's never going to change anything. I like to put a positive spin on everything because that's just the kind of person I am, and it's the kind of person I've become, because I used to be what I called a realist, which was really just a pessimist. I would live by the phrase, expect nothing and hope for the best. I would always say, like, I'd rather just think that, you know, something bad's gonna happen, because then if something good happens, then I'll be pleasantly surprised. And that's just a really sad way to live. So whether that be you're talking about yourself negatively to yourself, you're saying, oh, like, you know, I look gross today, or whatever, my skin's blah, blah, blah. No, this second any of that even comes out of my mouth, like, and I'm human, like, obviously I think it, you know, obviously I say it sometimes. Like the other day at work, I felt super bloated and I was like, I look disgusting in these photos. And the second I said that, I was like, no, I'm beautiful, I'm hot, I literally get paid to be a model. What am I talking about? I'm perfect. Like, obviously nobody's perfect, but you know what I mean? Like, these are the things, like, you can just say to yourself to make yourself feel good. In the moment, like, that's all I needed to hear, and it came from myself, okay? Because everybody else on set was hyping me up. Everybody can tell you, everybody in the world, your mom, your cat, your sister, your husband can tell you, no, you're amazing, you're blah, blah, blah. But if you don't believe it, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. So train yourself. Anytime you have a negative, mean, bad thought about yourself or about a situation, spin it, immediately make it positive, and change your narrative in your mind. It is such an easier way to live, I'm telling you. Number 4 is all about the people who are in your life. Surround yourself with positive, uplifting people. This doesn't mean a bunch of yes men who are gonna suck up your ass and tell you what you wanna hear. These people are still gonna hold you accountable and help you be your best self, but at the same time, you don't want a bunch of negative Nancys around. You don't want people who are constantly woe is me. And I have had to have some chats with some of my best friends being like, bro, you have got to stop acting this way. Like, you have got to stop acting so woe is me and constantly finding something to be bummed about. Like, if you're always down in the dumps, if you're hanging out with somebody that's always down in the dumps, that's gonna rub off on you. Like, the people you surround yourself with are going to impact who you are as a person, whether you like it or not. And so it's really important to have people with a positive outlook on life, people who have a similar mindset. That doesn't mean you need to be around all people who are exactly like you or have the same exact, you know, life as you, whatever. But I think we can all tell who is a confident person in life and who isn't. There are some friends that I have in my life where no matter their circumstance, they show up every day as a positive, confident person. Even if they're going through it, even if there's something about their current reality that they're not obsessed with, they're not out there projecting that on others. They're not out there like making everyone else around them miserable. And then there are some other people who have a million more things to be grateful for, and they're constantly complaining. And I'm like, I can't be around you, because respectfully, you need to figure that out. I want to be here for you. I want to listen. And there's a difference in being there for your friends when they're going through something versus your friend constantly finding something negative to complain about. Number 5 is to challenge yourself to do hard things. Again, going hand in hand with the whole keeping the promises we make to ourselves, challenging yourself, getting outside of your box, doing things that you wouldn't normally do. These are huge. These are things that are going to build genuine internal confidence within you, being like, hell yeah, I actually can do this. Like, I didn't think I could do this, and I actually can. For me, that's like challenging myself to certain workout classes. Or last year, I did Miami Swim Week. I walked on a runway for the first time, and I should have brick, you guys. I'm gonna keep it 100, but I did it, you know? I did it. I have done runway once before, but never in a swimsuit. And this was terrifying. This was an absolutely scary experience, but once I got onto that runway, it was exhilarating. And was it perfect? No. Am I obsessed with the outcome? Not necessarily. However, I did it. I can do hard things. I can do things that are terrifying, where I am quite literally shaking in my boots. I can do them. And again, these are all little things in life that are going to compound, that are going to build that inner confidence, knowing that you are that girl, that you can do hard things, that this is so much more than just like, oh, I'm having a good hair day. This is like, I'm a badass. Like, I can do hard shit. Number 6 is a little vain, but it's important. We're not going to pretend like your outward appearance has nothing to do with confidence. Let's be so astronomically for real, like, come on. Number 6 is just pulling yourself together every day. Even a little bit. Even the tiniest bit. Even if that means just put on your favorite body spray if you're chilling at home in your pajamas. Even if that means putting on skincare or putting your hair in a little braid or something instead of like a crazy, you know, ratty, God knows what. These are little things that I'm telling you will change the way you carry yourself in your day-to-day, even if you're just working from home, even if you're just running errands, even if you're just going to the gym. Putting on a cute outfit, slicking back my hair, doing a little bit of like lip gloss or like lip balm, my skincare routine, putting on a nice body spray, and making sure my sneakers are all nice and white and washed. These are huge. These are things that like are so stupid and you think like, oh, it's bare minimum. It's not bare minimum because a lot of us, you know, are busy and get lazy and just don't feel like it. But these are little things, again, that you are showing to yourself that I care about myself. I care about how I feel about myself. I deserve to feel put together, and I show up for myself every single day. Showing up for yourself, I cannot stress it enough, ladies and gents, showing up for yourself every day is what is going to make you confident. It's what's going to build that inner self-worth. Confidence is all about self-worth, and if you have low self-worth, how are you supposed to be confident? And if you're not putting in little ways of putting in the effort for yourself, how are you supposed to be confident? Clothing wise, for me, this is big. Unfortunately, as a woman, if I don't feel good in my outfit, I don't feel good. If I'm going out, for example, and I am trying to go outside of the box and I already have an inkling that this outfit's not gonna work, I have some back pocket, tried and true, trusty favorites, go-tos, if you will, that I will always be able to fall back on. I have a great pair of jeans. I have a pair of heels that makes my legs look sexy. I have a really beautiful jacket that I can wear. I have a really nice, you know, form-fitting top or something that I can throw on that I know. I have jewelry that's my staple that makes me feel elegant and put together. And this goes for hair and makeup too. Like, I always know a simple, nice put together blowout always gonna hit. I always know that like a nice glowy, dewy kind of like bronzy makeup always gonna work on my skin tone, always gonna make me feel good. So when you're in one of those bouts where you're not feeling the most confident, when you're not feeling your absolute best, have these little things, have these tricks in your closet, in your back pocket to use. Like maybe a good self-tan that makes you always feel good. Maybe like putting a little gloss, an at-home gloss in your hair always makes you feel good. Maybe having a certain color nail or something, or a certain pair of jeans. You always know, like, yes, you can totally experiment, and you should. That is part of being confident. Once you really get to the point of true confidence, you can go out in an outfit and be like, you come home and you're like, low-key, that was a flop and I'll probably never wear that outfit again, but I'm glad I tried and I don't care. That is true confidence, you know, when you're out and you're like, this outfit was questionable, but it's fine and whatever, I'm still hot, so who cares? But for those times when you're not absolutely feeling like the hottest thing in the world, you should have these little things that will always make you feel good, because I'm telling you, the way you walk into a room, when you're not adjusting your skirt, when you're not pulling up your tights, when you're not fidgeting with your hair, I always fidget with my hair, even if I like it. Like, I actually do like my hair today, but I am fidgeting with my hair. But if you're normal, you know, if you have like those things where you walk in and you already know, this is something I'm not only confident in, I'm so comfortable and I feel like me, those are really important. Yes, it's cool to experiment. Yes, it's fun to play up our fashion, our beauty, our hair. But for times when you really feel like you want to feel like your best self, know what makes you feel confident. Take notes on what are the pieces in your wardrobe that make you feel the best, and do more of that. Because we don't need to always be reinventing the wheel. We really can find things that work for us and stick to them, and that's okay. Like, you don't need to feel boring or unadventurous if you're not straying from what works for you all the time. You don't have to. You actually can just wear what you like and what makes you feel good. Number 8 is self-care. Little things like ice rolling, juicing. I juice every single Sunday with my husband. We make a green juice, we make an orange juice, and we make a ginger shot batch. Just doing little things like taking your supplements, brushing your hair from root to tip in like a really soft, gentle manner, doing your gua sha. Like, I did gua sha for the first time today and I feel prettier. Like, I actually feel so much better. I feel like I genuinely did drain my lymphatic system. My face looks different than it did yesterday. It's just these little things, like putting on lotion, a nice, luxurious, supple body lotion, like a body butter. I love the Fenty Skin one, it's so amazing. Right after the shower, putting on a nice robe instead of like something dingy. You know what I mean? It can just be any little thing that makes you feel like you're caring for yourself. Again, these are things that just like make you feel pampered, make you feel put together, and you should be doing these things on a daily basis for yourself. No, whatever you have time for. You don't need to, obviously, like I'm very blessed and privileged to be able to have time to do an abundance of these things. Whatever you have time for, even if it's just using your favorite creamer in the morning, or if you're taking your shower after work and you light your favorite candle that you've always been saving, but you're like, ah, I should just do it. I should just use the candle. Use the effing candle. Life is so short. Use the effing candle. These are things that make you feel like, yes, I love myself. I care for myself. I deserve it. I deserve it. Why not? Next is to learn new things. Get really knowledgeable about a topic, or take up a new hobby that really lights you up, or even if it's something like building puzzles, or you really get into walking or hiking or yoga or anything. Like, these things are free. You can literally walk outside, or you can Google certain, I don't know, anything. Learn how to play chess. I don't know what it is, like floral arrangements. There's so many things that I think are so intriguing and so sexy about a person that have nothing to do with their physical appearance. And when someone, you can tell when they are just passionate about a topic, when they are just lit up about something that gets them going. My husband, for example, loves movies. He collects VHS, he collects cassettes, he collects vinyl, like movies and music, and these are his passion. And when he's talking about this, like, I have no idea what the hell he's talking about sometimes, but it is so charming and so just like, wow, you have so much depth to you. And again, when you're talking, when you're in a room of people and you're having conversations and you feel like you know what you're talking about something, when someone asks you, so what are you interested in, and you feel like you can really tell them from A to Z about something that sets your soul on fire, that really gets you going, that, or it's just something that you've just recently taken up that's just really exciting to you, like, get passionate about something. It can be anything. It can literally be anything. You could be the most knowledgeable person about reality TV, and you know what? There's someone out there that's gonna find that pretty effing cool. Number 10, carry yourself like you are that girl. Walk into every room like you are that girl. My mom used to always say, like, if you're gonna wear a short mini skirt, wear the mini skirt. Like, wear it. Don't let it wear you. Don't constantly keep fidgeting. Don't keep pulling it down. Who cares if your ass is out? Like, just let your ass be out. At that point, you committed to the bit, commit to the bit. And this is for everything, not just mini skirts. If you walk into a room, walk into that room. Commit to everything you're doing with your full chest. Shoulders back, chest forward, stop fidgeting, stop going on your phone. Like, walk in knowing you're that girl. No matter where you're going, because you are. Who's gonna tell you you're not? And of course, these are easier said than done. They're gonna take some practice. Being mindful of these things, you're gonna notice that you're doing it. Like, you'll realize, oh God, I'm fidgeting a lot. Or like, oh God, I'm sitting here talking to someone, I'm biting my nails. Or like, I'm on my phone, I'm looking around, or I keep fidgeting with my skirt, or my posture is bad, you know? Like, these are all things that will come with time of being self-confident, but you'll know like what it looks like. Observe other people who you find really confident and observe their body language, because it will seriously tell you a lot. Like, you'll know when someone knows they the shit. Number 11 is to do things alone. Find the beauty in your own company. This is major. This is something I have been doing for years. It is part of the reason why I love myself so much, because I spend so much time with myself. Get to know yourself. Really get to know yourself, whether you're single, you're in a relationship, you're married, whatever it is. If you have a million friends or not that many, spend time alone. Do self-care days with yourself. Have little day dates with yourself. I love to eat dinner with myself. I travel by myself all the time for work. So I have to spend so much time alone that sometimes it gets to be a lot, but it's great practice. It really makes you understand yourself on a deeper level, and it genuinely builds confidence, because you're forced to do these things that you find terrifying. Like, I would have never thought to go eat at a restaurant, sit at the bar and order dinner and a glass of wine by myself. And I do it all the time now. All the time. Like, on a weekly basis, I do this all the time. I shop on my own, and I obviously go to the gym on my own, and I fly and I travel and I do all of the things by myself. anything that you could think of. I still haven't gone to the movies alone. That's one thing I haven't done because I don't know. But I've been to beautiful places and I've done amazing things that I used to think I needed somebody else to do them with me for me to be able to feel confident to do them. And you have to just force yourself to do it. One, because sometimes you're never going to be able to experience the things that you want to experience unless you just do it on your own, because waiting around for people, you're just going to take forever and time is precious and you may as well just do it. But two, because again, it's a challenge. It's an experience. You're challenging yourself to do hard things, and especially by yourself. Especially by yourself. And then you're gonna get to know yourself and know what you actually like and know what you're actually, who you actually are. Because if you're just constantly surrounding yourself with other people, you're molding into other people, you don't even know who you really are. How are you gonna be confident in yourself? You don't even know who you are. And lastly, this one is my favorite one. A lot of people say fake it till you make it. And in a sense, yes. But also, delusional confidence to me, and like true self-confidence, doesn't mean pretending we don't have flaws. Doesn't mean that just because you tell yourself you're beautiful and amazing and all that jazz that you think you're completely perfect. It doesn't mean you don't have moments when you feel insecure about something. It means that we accept our flaws, we work on them, we understand the things, our shortcomings maybe, or things about ourself, physical and internal, that we maybe would like to change or work on. And still knowing, simultaneously, despite these things, still knowing that we are worthy, that we are smart, that we are amazing, that we have a beautiful heart, that we're beautiful inside and out, still feeling confident in yourself despite these things. Not pretending they don't exist, knowing certain things, yes, we can work on. The things that we can change in a positive, healthy manner, absolutely, like pop off. But despite those things, even while we are working on those things, we still know that we're confident in ourselves. We still know you're a worthy, beautiful, amazing human being. So that is my hot girl guide to being a confident badass. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you all so very much. I had so much fun filming this for you. I can't wait for this glam room to be like fully done, for it to be my full like beautiful closet. I'm gonna take you guys along on this journey, so let me know what other videos you guys want to see. I'm thinking some home decor videos next. I think that could be fun. Would you guys want to see vlog style videos, follow me around, or more like sit down chatty that I've been doing recently? Let a girl know. I love you all, and I will see you guys in the next video.